grab some tea, grab some snacks, grab whatever it is that you need to eat or drink while watching this video, because I'm about to spill some pink tea. What is popping, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Sandra Jessica Chavez channel. Try saying that fast, like 3 times. Sandra Jessica Chavez. Tongue twister. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about how to select a cohesive color palette for your home. A lot of people have questions about it, like where do I even start? How do I know like what's my vibe with my trend? Blah blah blah. I'm going to tell you how to get started.
Where the fuck should I really even start?
So I'm going to break this video down into 4 segments. Number 1, things to consider. Number 2, how to get started. And number 3, paint finishes. I'm going to be going over that. And number 4, I'm going to give you, some advice from no other than your girl, So starting, things to consider. Alright, so when you're selecting paint finishes, you gotta consider a few things. You gotta think about the permanent features in your home. Think about the flooring. Think about kitchen cabinets. Think about countertops. Think about what is there that you don't foresee changing. So you gotta think about that. Think about your overall what kind of vibe, aesthetic are you looking to put out in your home. And if you don't know what kind of aesthetic you are, take a look at the video that I made before, the 7 styles of design. See which kind of aesthetic you're drawn towards that, because I have a nice color palette at the bottom of the mood board, so you can use it as reference and see which ones you like, or maybe you don't like any of them, but just to help you get started, you can do that. Another thing to consider is, are you going to be reselling your home in the future? And if you are, maybe it's best to shy away from crazy colors. Unless you don't really care, then go ahead, do it. You do you, boo-boo. That's a couple things to consider to keep in mind when you're selecting. Overall, think big picture. When you're putting all those colors together, you want to make sure it's a nice cohesive color palette. Alright, so let's get started with where do I even really start? I recommend starting a Pinterest board. Now, yes, I'm telling you, you should download Pinterest right now and start a board. It's 2020, y'all. Everyone has Pinterest. If you don't have Pinterest, download it. It's super easy to create an account. You can just use your Google login and you're done. Alright, so once you create your board, start pinning away your favorite pictures. Once you have it all on your board, scroll through it and see if there's a common theme. You're gonna start to see what you're gravitating to, what you're leaning, to like the most. So I'm gonna just show you, for example, your girl is putting her Pinterest board out there that she created. I'm leaning more towards neutral colors with some bold accent colors. So I'm like, okay, great. So once you finalize your overall theme, go to your favorite paint store. I would pick 2 or 3 or 4, colors. Obviously you can pick more, but the less you pick, the less overwhelmed and the less you have to think about other colors. Now, one thing to consider is Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore actually don't offer large paint swatches to the average consumer, to the average Joe, not that Joe. So the best way is to go online, order them, they'll come to your house. Once you have the paint samples, tape them on your wall and then let it grow on you. See which ones you tend to gravitate towards most, because obviously throughout the day your opinion is going to change, and the lighting time of the day is also going to affect the paint. And another option you might have is to actually order a small paint sample, paint a portion of your wall and see how you feel. So that's a way to start. You can do that. Or let's say, you know, you want to make this as fast as possible. Like you don't have time to scroll through Pinterest or, you know, do all this excess stuff. Like you just want to select paint colors. I don't recommend rushing actually paint colors. But to make your life easier, Sherwin-Williams, when I went to the store, they have these booklets. They already have paint colors selected to fit that vibe. You open it up and it has all these paint swatches. So, you know, these could be like neutral colors and then pick like 1 or 2 accent walls, whatever you're trying to gravitate toward, whatever you like. And it just shows you like examples, pictures, install. But these are really neat. I think this will help you save time. Number 3. So I'm going to be talking about paint finishes. So let's say you got your paint colors selected. You know what you want. You know what colors you're going to do, paint your wall. And you're like, oh, okay, you're stumped. What kind of finishes am I supposed to use? I recommend using eggshell for high traffic areas like living rooms, dining rooms. You can use them in the kitchens, bedrooms. I mostly like to use eggshell almost everywhere except for bathrooms. For bathrooms, I recommend, you know, specking out high humidity paint for bathrooms because you know you'll be taking some hot ass showers there. So make sure you have that finish specced out for the bathrooms. For doors and trim and paneling, because you know they do get touched on a lot. You know, they get smudges and you know people kick on it and the doors get fingerprints. I would use semi-gloss because it has this nice sheen. It's easy to clean. Oh, and one thing is, so when selecting these finishes, you don't have to buy anything special. All you gotta do is go in the paint store, tell them you want this paint color and the eggshell finish, and it comes in the gallon. You know, the gallon already has the finish applied to it, so you don't have to do anything special. I just wanted to throw that out there, just in case, you know, you didn't know that. So now you know, you don't have to do anything special, buy anything else for these finishes. Alright, so moving on to recommendations from your girl. Alright guys, these are obviously like my personal recommendations. You don't have to follow them. You can do whatever you want, but it's just how I like to work and how I actually like to pick out paint colors. I like to do is I like to pick a general color for throughout the house. This is going to be the color that's going to go, you know, in closets, hallways, whatever, you know, you don't really care about. I mean, you care about it, but like not as much. And then pick like 1 or 2 accent colors. So whatever accent color I choose in the living room, I can, you know, carry that onto the dining room. That way, you know, it creates like this nice cohesive color palette. And then, you know, the second accent color you can, you know, carry it upstairs, use it on the bedrooms or like in a big accent hallway that you might have. But yeah, I wouldn't like choose so many because otherwise it gets messy and then it just gets really busy. Yeah, so I would just keep it simple. And then another like kind of advice I would have, like if you really want color but you don't want to paint like the room purple or pink, one other way to incorporate color is to do it through accessories and wall art and through the furniture. That way you get the best of both worlds. Because you know, unless you really want to go bold and do orange on the wall paint, you know, it's your life, it's your home, you do what you want. But I'm just giving you recommendations and my life, you know, advice. Overall, guys, have fun with it. It's your home. Feel free to express yourself however you want, even if that means, you know, fuck this, Sandra, I'm gonna do fucking bold pink in my house. You know, you do you, boo-boo. I'm just here to help you kind of select, keep a, you know, nice cohesive color palette, but I'm gonna leave it to this nice little quote I found. The colors and design of a home should be a reflection of the people who live inside. So express yourself. Express how you want to live. Express your vibe, you know? You do you, boo-boo. Look, I literally just like finished talking and I'm about to start the outro, and guess who decided to walk in the minute I was about to start the outro? This boy I'm kind of mad at him though because he peed in the bathroom. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it informative. I hope I helped narrow down and cleared your mind on how to select paint color samples for your home. Please comment down below and let me know if you have any questions or if I didn't make any sense in how to explain it. And be like, Sandra, what the fuck? Don't forget to subscribe and hit those notifications so you don't miss a video from your girl every week. That is it. I will catch you guys. We will catch you guys on the next episode next week. Bye.